In a previous discussion, we explored the importance of being centered, being fully present in the moment, because it is in the present moment that our true power resides. When we are centered in our consciousness, we align with our authentic selves and effectively manifest our intentions. This state of centeredness places us in the now, the space where creation, awareness, and spiritual sovereignty occurs. Interestingly, this isn't just a spiritual idea. Science tells us that being present activates key regions in the brain, helping us regulate emotions, reduce stress, and enhance our ability to focus and make decisions. It's the interplay of ancient wisdom and modern understanding that makes this concept so profound. A powerful example of maintaining this centeredness is the use of rituals such as the sign of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. While this act is rooted in religious tradition, it can also be viewed as a grounding technique. Psychologically, rituals have been shown to provide a sense of structure and control, which can reduce anxiety and bring focus to the mind. When performed with intention, such rituals can anchor our consciousness in the present moment to align us with higher spiritual principles. This grounding is not merely symbolic, it's an energetic state that strengthens our boundaries, shielding our mind, body, and spirit from external influences. But what happens when we lose this centeredness? When we are not present in our bodies or aligned in our consciousness, we become time travelers of the mind, dwelling in the past, worrying about the future, or disassociating entirely from the present. Neuropsychology refers to this as default mode network, DMN, a network in the brain that becomes active when our mind wanders. While the DMN is essential for self-reflection and imagination, overactivation of this network is associated with rumination, anxiety, and disconnection from the present. In these moments, we leave our energetic boundaries unguarded, and without awareness or protection, we create opening for external entities or energies to infiltrate our consciousness. This is where the idea of possession or energetic interference becomes relevant. While traditionally viewed through a religious lens, possession can also be understood as a psychological or energetic phenomenon. When we're not actively holding space for our own consciousness through mindfulness, spiritual practice, or self-awareness, other energies or thought forms may enter to fill the void. These external forces, often described as entities or energetic parasites, are drawn to unresolved emotions or shadow aspects within us, which are intricately tied to the water element in esoteric tradition. Water, both symbolically and scientifically, is a fascinating element. It is deeply connected to emotions, consciousness, and memory. Research in neuroscience has shown that emotional experiences leave imprints in the brain, shaping our perception and behavior. Similarly, in spiritual teaching, the water element represents subconscious mind, the realm of emotions, fluid nature of thought. Just as water can carry and store memories, our unresolved emotions create energetic pulls within us. These pulls of shadow, unhealed trauma, suppressed fears, or emotional wounds become fertile grounds for thought forms, negative entities, or parasitic energies to attach. For example, unresolved emotional energies may evolve into autonomous thought forms, which are keen to self-sustaining neutral patterns or psychological complexes. These thought forms can influence our behavior, amplify fears, and create emotional imbalances, making it easier for external energies to gain access to our consciousness. It's not unlike leaving a home unoccupied. If no one is actively attending to it, it becomes vulnerable to intrusion. This is why staying centered and consciously working through our emotions is vital. By doing so, we purify our inner waters and claim sovereignty over our consciousness. In religious traditions, particularly within Christianity, priests often perform exorcism or rituals to expel entities from a person's consciousness or body. The act of using the sign of the cross or invoking divine will reflects an attempt to assert higher consciousness and spiritual authority over the entity. Interestingly, neuroscience suggests that belief and intentions play a powerful role in shaping outcome. Studies on the placebo effect demonstrates how strongly the mind can influence the body when aligned with belief. In this way, rituals like exorcism or blessings could act as a form of psychological reprogramming, helping individuals reclaim control over their consciousness. However, traditional teachings often focus on external interventions rather than guiding individuals to do the inner work necessary for self-mastery. True spiritual work lies not in external rituals, but in the inner verse. The inner verse within us. This is where modern psychology aligns with mysticism. The subconscious mind must be explored, understood, and integrated to achieve lasting spiritual empowerment. Carl Jung, a pioneer in the depths of psychology, emphasized the importance of integrating the shadow, the unacknowledged part of ourselves, to achieve wholeness. Shadow work, to this sense, is like cleansing the water of our inner world, bringing clarity and balance to our emotional and spiritual state. When we lose connection with our inner verse, we become vulnerable not only to external entities, but also to the chaotic forces within us. This chaotic state can manifest as emotional vulnerability, disconnection, or a feeling of being out of control. And by contrast, staying centered through practices like meditation, prayer, or mindfulness creates a solid foundation of inner strength and clarity. The centeredness state is more than a defense mechanism, it is a state of flow. Neuroscientists describe flow as a state where the brain achieves harmony, silencing the DMN and activating areas responsible for focus and creativity. In this state, we are fully present and connected, and external forces, energetic or psychological, cannot take root. Ultimately, the journey of staying centered is about reclaiming the power of your consciousness. It is about realizing that the true work is internal, within the vast universe of your being. By examining your shadow, resolving emotional imbalances, and consciously reclaiming your energy, you purify your inner waters and anchor yourself firmly in the present moment. This not only protects you, but also aligns you with your higher self, empowering you to manifest your true potential. In blending science, psychology, and spirituality, we see that being centered is not merely an abstract or esoteric concept. It is a practical, transformative practice with profound implications for our mental, emotional, and spiritual health. By staying present, grounded, and fully embodied, we remain the sovereign creator of our reality, ensuring that no external forces can take what is rightfully ours. The key is awareness of the power that lies within the present moment and within ourselves. This is Makalesi. Thanks for listening. Peace.